Alright, so I'm trying something different. I am trying different angles. I also have different lighting. I'm trying to correct my lighting. I don't understand why I can't get the lighting right. I messed with the ISO settings. I have, like I said, I bought new lighting and I'm still kind of bright. I see that I probably need to take a class, but if anybody has any video tips on how to get the lighting right, please let me know. I'm always open to new lighting. So anywho, right now I'm going to start with the eyeshadow, and the one thing I'm noticing right now with these Real Techniques brushes, the one thing, which isn't a big deal as far as like the user using it, but as far as me trying to describe each one, I have to, like, there's no like number on them. Like I have to actually like remember which package. Like one is the Perfect Crease Duo and one is the Instapop Eye Brush Duo. So let me see here. This is from the Instapop. These are supposed to be extreme taper for full lid coverage, and then the second one is for targeting pigment and glitter application. So these are the two. I have watched the Real Techniques videos. I love watching them. Those two females are fun to watch, and they're just very beautiful, and have beautiful voices too to listen to while you're like it like pumps you up, makes you want to buy their products. So anywho, all right, so I'm going to go in with, let me see, and the second one is Perfect Crease Duo. So both of them are pretty much, I'm gonna go with Instapop. Let me see, what do you think? For all my makeup artists out there, you're probably like, go with brush 1 or 2. I'm like, I don't know. All right, so let me see. I'm trying to decide which one I want to put on first. Let me go ahead and maybe do a little swatch. Try that. So I'm feeling like I might need to do a lid. That is so pretty. I might need to do like just a lid. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go in without any other eyeshadow. I feel like this might not be a great idea because normally I go in with like some kind of like powder base eyeshadow, but I did put on my NARS base, so I'm feeling somewhat confident. So alrighty, let's just I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna start off with this color right here. All right, and I'm gonna use this angled brush, and we're gonna go, okay, do a little bit more. Let me see. So this is very light. I guess on camera though it is picking it up. Ooh, this brush though, dude, I love this brush. I actually really like this brush. This is the first brush I've really liked in a while. My one brush that I love the most that I always use is this brush right here. It's wet because I cleaned it, but I got this from some like random beauty store and I used it all the time. I just like the angle of it. Anyhow, back to this. All right. Damn, dude. Okay. All right, so actually this is easy to blend around. I was afraid because when I was in Sephora, I was doing swatches on my hand and I wasn't impressed with the mattes, but I was so impressed with the shimmers that I was like, I need this palette anyways because I can always get mattes from other palettes. I have so much eyeshadow that I wasn't really worried about whether these mattes are going to work, but they're actually coming through pretty nice. I'm very impressed. Is it me or is this left eye picking up more pigment than the right eye? What is up with my left? My left eye is like the absorbent eye. It's like, oh, you want shine? Got it. You want more pigment? Got it. My right eye is like, I don't know. All right. I got this though. I got this. By the way, I don't know what I'm doing. So, I'm just kind of going with it. Like some people that are actually makeup artists are like, I don't know what I'm doing, but then they make this like beautiful, like artistic, like amazing look. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and it might end up looking like crap. So for the person who's, I mean, I consider myself artistic. Like, I paint, I play guitar, play a little keyboard, I sing. I consider makeup, I do consider makeup definitely an art as far as like my interest in artistic expression. It's not on the top just because I always find other things like playing guitar. Playing guitar is pretty much probably my ultimate. That and painting, I'd say. I feel like I'm just blending and blending and I really don't need to, but I just keep doing it anyways. Alright, alright. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna rub this out and I'm just gonna use this again. Should I use it again? Why not? Just wipe it down. And I want to go in with, I want to go in the middle with this, and then I want to go across the whole entire thing with, okay, so just do that. Yep. All right, do a little more. So that's how I did that. All right, let's see. One thing that I'm realizing that I do like is that it's buildable, but it's not like, you know, like some things are buildable, but you're sitting there building for like an hour. This is buildable. Like, it starts off really light, but then I start building it and I can actually like see the change within like a few swipes. I'm not just sitting there digging. Okay. My goal is to look just like that model, the Natasha Denona model. Now granted, the girl is probably in her late teens, early 20s. And you know, I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm always trying to achieve these looks that I see on these models. You know, the reality is that, you know, as you get older, your skin starts to change and thin out and whatnot, so you have to like do different applications in order to get it to work. Also, who was I watching the other day? Toddy. Toddy yesterday was doing her response video to somebody who had kind of came at her in one of her videos, and she made a comment about how, you know, certain makeups look different on certain you know, skin, which is absolutely true. I mean, like, you know, especially foundation and whatnot, like sometimes I feel like it's more directed towards people that are in their 20s, and then other foundations feel like they're more directed in people that are in their 50s and 60s. Like, every makeup, like, it literally like depends on your own personal skin and how it reacts to that makeup. Do you have large pores? Do you not have large pores? I'm going in with this right here. Let me just wipe this down. Do you have textured skin? Do you have acne scars? Like, there's just so many different factors to consider when you're putting on makeup. And then with the eyeshadow, do you have thin skin? Do you have wrinkly skin? Do you have veiny skin? Because like, if I get real close to the mirror, I can see like itty bitty little veins. Okay, let's go in here. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. I love it. Oh my god. Can you see this? I'm really like, oh my god. I almost dropped this. I almost dropped this $50 palette. Okay. Now some people are like, it's 50 bucks, but for me, I'm like, oh my god, this almost I almost cried on camera, and I would have posted that too. What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. I got so traumatized by the possibility of this dropping. Let me see. This is, yeah, that's what I was saying. I keep on hoping that I can show you, because every single time I'm looking at the mirror and then I look at the camera footage afterwards, you cannot see what I'm seeing, and it drives me insane, which is why I have the camera close to my face, because I'm like, something's got to give. So I'm gonna go more in with this. I'm just gonna go crazy with this. Wee, yeah. Ooh. Oh god. Oh my god, I love it. I need to learn how to, I need to take like a photography class. Like, I feel like I would up my game if I took a photography class. Like, if I understood lighting, if I was able to like grasp the concept of, you know, what I'm doing wrong. Because just so you know, there's a little bit of fallout from here to here. Not a huge deal. I mean, not for the regular consumer, you know, person's gonna buy it, but just because, the only reason I even pointing that out is because the other day when I was watching Stephanie Nicole talking about it's a Viseart, by the way. I kept on saying Viseart, but she says Viseart, so I'm assuming I was completely saying it wrong. So the Viseart palette, and she was making the comment that when makeup artists put makeup on people, it's extremely important that the mattes stay with the mattes and the shimmers stay with the shimmers. So anyhow, shimmer mixes with matte. Again, for me, don't care. So, oh, love it. I hope you can see this. Can you? I feel like if I get really close, hopefully you'll be able to see. If not, I don't know what else I can do. Alright, so I want to go in with this, which is part of the Precise Crease Duo, and I'm going to go with this dark color right here. I'm gonna go. I probably should have went in with this before I did the sweep of shimmer, but you know, if you're not like a makeup artist and you're just putting on makeup, I said beforehand, it's all about what makes you happy, as long as it looks good in the end, is the way I see it. By the way, I made that, I said the SH word, which in order for me to be seen on YouTube, I have to promote my video on Google AdWords, and they're so anti-cussing, so I might end up like bleeping, not bleeping it out because I don't know how to yet, but I guess I could learn. I might cut that piece, so you might see like some really bad editing, and I'm explaining why. If you happen to see the bad editing, it's because I cussed. Normal me cusses all the time. Like anybody who really knows me knows that I have a fairly foul mouth. I don't know if that's a negative. I mean, when I was in the army, I mean, it was like norm. Just what you do, you cuss when you're talking. Being in the civilian world and seeing how people react to, like, everything's just so like important. People's feelings. And obviously people's feelings are definitely important. I'm just saying, like, compared to the army, where, like, you know, they kind of, like, you know, you just kind of have to deal because, you know, you deal with, like, the worst of the worst. But I do respect other people's feelings. And I respect that some people don't like cussing, so, which is another thing, like, to bring people more to my channel. If you don't like cussing, then I definitely don't want to keep you away, because you know, I can easily not cuss. So, you know what? It doesn't matter. I got this. You ever like put makeup on, you're like, I should have done this instead, but I'm just going with it. I think that doesn't matter what I do, it's gonna turn out great because it's Natasha Denona. Is this the first time we're using Natasha Denona? I think it is, yes. I actually bought the purple blue palette. I'm going to be doing that, like using that in the future. I tend to have this thing that I do. I don't know why. I will buy something that's extremely, like, I don't say extremely, but for my pockets, extremely expensive, and then I won't use it. Like, I'll hoard it instead. Like, I have Michael Kors tennis shoes. They're wedge sneakers. I'm obsessed with them. They're chrome. They're chrome gold, chrome silver, and then I also have the they're shiny black and white sneakers. And I have not worn them, and I've had them since like 2016. I have yet to, like, they still have the foam inside the shoe. And the reason being is because, like, I feel like because they're so expensive, like, if I'm gonna wear them, I want to wear them somewhere where, you know, it's worthy of wearing them. Like, just going to work in them isn't really, just to get them dirty, like, nah. So anyways, back to my Natasha Denona palette. I have it, I will use it, I just, it's kind of one of those things where it's so expensive that I'm like, alright, let's save it for a rainy day. Which I have so much makeup, so it doesn't even matter anyways if I try it on tomorrow or not, because I have other makeup I can try out that I haven't worn, but I do have it. I'm really excited to try it out. I've heard really positive reviews as far as the metallics, and then not so great reviews on the matte, so I will try it out for myself, and I'll let you know, for those who have not tried it, when I do the video, if I think that it's a good palette. I'm pretty sure it is, though, just because, you know, it's gotten such great reviews. Damn, dude. This is not... Okay. Alrighty. Can you see that? Oh. I'm like, can you see that? Alright, so now I'm gonna go back in with the bright, which is what I should have done originally. I should have done bright, then dark underneath my eye. But, whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna smoke this out. I kind of, like, I'm down with this look, but I kind of feel like I'm definitely gonna put black eyeliner on, that's for sure. I kind of feel like I need like a darker color besides the dark, like this dark color. I'm sure if I got like a thinner brush and like wet it, I could probably get it like going, but I definitely would like to see more of a darker plum than what it did. Going back on with this dark again into the crease. These brushes, I like these. Like, I really like these. I'm really happy that I bought them, and they're so cheap. Like, I've been like debating, like, you know how like sometimes like you buy cheap things and you buy like the expensive version of it, and sometimes you can definitely tell the quality difference. But sometimes it's kind of like they're like the same thing except one costs more than the other. That's kind of like how I feel right now with the brushes. Like, should I jump in and buy expensive brushes or just stick with the cheap brushes? If any of you guys have tried more expensive brushes versus cheap brushes, let me know. I'm definitely now like kind of obsessing over that, so it's kind of like my new thing, like trying to find good quality. Though these are good. I'll know the quality when I wash them, because some of them, when I start washing them, as soon as I wash them, the hairs like start going like all over the place. I love this palette. I know you're probably looking at me, I look crazy right now, like I look like nuts, but you'll see in a second. You'll see when I'm gonna get off camera and put my eyelashes on and my eyeliner and then blend this all out a little better, and it'll come through. So because I've been using this and this is pink, I'm going to not use that anymore. I'm going to go in with this the Instapop. So this, I don't know exactly what this would normally be, like a blender I guess, but they're considering this a crease brush. Taper for, no, extreme, I don't know which one they're considering it. I don't honestly, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this. And we're gonna go on the top right here. Ooh, oh, ah, this is beautiful. I love this, and I can't cuss. God, this is so... And then another thing I was thinking about, like with like metallics, and I understand, someone made a comment, I understand what they're saying, like certain metallics, like the formula or whatever, it almost looks crusty on the eyelid. Like it doesn't actually make the eyelid look like shimmery and beautiful. It just looks like you have like crusty, shiny stuff on your eyelid. And especially with my eyelids, and then at this point in my life, like, you know, as you get older, the last thing you want is to look crusty in any way at all. So like, this is a no-go for me, you know, with some of these eyeshadows I have that are chrome. But what attracted me to Natasha Denona was that it's like a wet look. So to me, that tells me that the formula has like maybe something that's more like emollient, or something that's like, you know, that adds more a filler, I guess, to the eyelids to give it more of a smoother look with the glitters. Can you see that? Oh, I really hope. I hope when I go through this, when I go through the editing, you can see what I'm seeing. Alright, so I'm going to finish my look and then put on these eyelashes, and I will come back online. Alright. Alright, so I am back. I just want to do a quick showing of what I look like with no lights on and just my phone flash. So here it goes. I just want to show you guys in different lighting. Like, I'm like determined to get my lighting right somehow. So hopefully you can see that this eyeshadow is very wet looking. And I actually didn't use a wet application, maybe next time, but just dry brush. I think that it looks It's definitely high quality compared to other chrome and shimmery eyeshadows. Alright, so as you can see, that is what I look like with no lights in the flash. Hopefully that is somewhat of a visual of what I'm seeing on my eyelids, because I look in the mirror, like my eyelids look so wet. Like the shimmers are just so fine and just wet looking. Like I'll get close to the camera again, hopefully. It's just so like important that I show you guys what I'm seeing, because I feel like in every single video, like I'm like oohing and eyeing and it's just not, it's not coming through. Like right now I have the camera like set up like close to me so that hopefully like, you know, I don't know, like I'm trying everything, new lighting, new setup. If you guys have any advice out there that that happens to do YouTube videos, let me know, or happens to be into like videography or whatever. I am totally open for suggestions. Anywho, all right, so let's go over the products. This is worth the money. Like I think that Natasha Denona is amazing when it comes to her shimmers. I mean, like even if you don't like the mattes, these three shimmers are completely, to me, worth the price. Like yes, this is it was like $53 I think, over $50 for this little palette, but I mean like it's just, I just find this amazing. I think that I'm definitely gonna get a lot of use out of this. I was just so excited when she got the cranberry palette. I was like, oh, OMG, I gotta have it. So very happy that I got this. I wish so much that she would come out with an all shimmer palette. Like that would just be like amazing. Just because like her shimmers are just so amazing. Like I just love her shimmers. I think that out of all the formulas that I've tried recently, Natasha Denona's formula is just a very I don't want to say user friendly, but I mean like, you know, like certain like shimmers, like you put them on, either A, they don't go on right, B, they end up looking kind of crusty. Like there's just so many different formulas out there, and for my eyelids specifically, this is a good formula. So at the minimum, you know, at least check it out. With Sephora, you can always bring products back if it doesn't work for you. If you like it, if you dislike it, let me know what you think about this. I'm always open to, and I love discussion, so I'm always open to different opinions and whatnot. So all right, so the next products that I purchased, which I should have brought the other brushes that I was using back in here, but I did not. But one of these I used. I didn't use this one. I love these. I think these are great. I think that these are my new favorite brushes. Again, these are the packages they come in. They come in duos. This is the Perfect Crease Duo. This is the Instapop Eye Brush Duo. I got these at Ulta. I think that these are really good. They really did the job. They blended out really nicely. They did exactly what they commercialized that they do. And I'm definitely going to be reaching for these over my other brushes, at least for a while, because they're like my new purchase. But you know, I definitely still love my Sephora brushes, but these are definitely my new favorites. All right, and then the third item that I love, I'm very impressed. I think out of all of these, just because this was like a random like purchase. Like I was just walking by and saw them and I was like, what? Which is my Ardells. So anybody's subscribed to me in the past might have come across my Lily Lashes video, and I have raved about Lily Lashes. I love Lily Lashes. I think that they are the best eyelashes I've come across. The only problem is they're like $30. Like they're expensive. So they're not really for like everyday wear, not for me. So everyone's always praising Ardell, and the Ardells that I do have don't really look like real eyelashes. Like you can tell that they're made out of like little pieces of plastic. So I'm just kind of like, you know, like I don't really think that those are high quality enough for me to want to like praise them. But these, like these actually look like eyelashes. Like I am impressed. Ardell has stepped up their game. These are 811s. If you get a chance, check them out. They don't have a band, which I am definitely impressed with that too, just because usually when you have like big fluffy eyelashes and you have more than one layer of eyelashes, you end up getting like a really thick band. And when you get that thick band, you have to like conceal it with like eyeliner and whatnot. With these though, I really think you can wear these like in a natural look, and I'm going to give this a shot, because if I can wear this in a natural look, I'm totally wearing these to work, because these are like the perfect eyelashes, like for like just everyday wear for me. Like they're like dramatic, but they're not like overly dramatic, and they're long, but they're not like, you know, crazy long. Like these are you gotta check these out. These are definitely my new faves too. So, all right, that is it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys next time.